Hey, I'm a new YouTuber and my name is Jack Dykeman. Now, I haven't posted any new videos lately, mostly because I don't get a lot of views, and I didn't finish my Kick-Ass thing, but I will finish that soon. And today is special because I just felt like doing this on such an occasion of my top 13 favorite superheroes. And I really like these superheroes, and I just like their attitude. And so our list. Let's get started. Number 13. Not a lot of people put this guy on their list, but I think he's very interesting. That is Kick-Ass. I like Kick-Ass. I like the character. I don't like Hit Girl more than Kick-Ass, which surprises some people. The reason why is because it's an actual teenage kid, and he's fulfilling like what comic book nerds always thought of doing. Like going out there and fighting crime. But this book tells it like there's a downside because this is the real world, and the real world is very gritty. So I admire Kick-Ass's balls, and I admire his strength and willpower, and I love Kick-Ass. He's one of my favorite characters in greatest universe in comics. I mean, just trying to find a page. All right, and check real quick. For number 12 is Captain America. Now, I don't have a lot of Captain America comics. This is Deadpool Kills. I'll be using this. It's another reference for another hero. Is Captain America. I like his patriotic spirits and such. So, and he's one of the first superheroes. Superman was like the first, the Kickstarter, but he was really like Marvel's mascot during that time. And I feel like if you don't have Captain America or Superman on any top 10, or in my case 13 list, then there's no point in making a list at all because he's great, and I really enjoy him. So Captain America is number 12. Number 11. I know I said you can't have Superman, but hear me out. Superman is not on this list. Hold on. Because I feel that Superboy is a much stronger character than Superman. So, this is from the 90s, by the way. It's awesome. If you could pick up a Superboy comic, I suggest you do. The 90s are my favorite for Superboy because that's when he was hip, and you can see like jackets were really cool back then. So basically, Superboy is a clone. He knows he's a clone, and he just accepts it. Like, he breaks out of like some clone facility, and he's reckless with his powers. Like Superman, he barely breaks buildings. Sometimes he does break buildings, but he doesn't like breaking buildings that much. Superboy is just, he messes up. He messes up a lot. He's a teenager. He still needs to learn from these things, and Superman even guides him through these things, which I think is very important. Superman started this whole thing, yes, and I would have put him on this list, but I feel Superboy is a much stronger, more willing character. And that's just my opinion. If you want to comment on it, only one of you will, because one of you only watches my channel and none of you subscribe to it. But, maybe that will happen when I become famous. Probably not, but whatever. Alright, well, as I said before, I'm going to be using this comic one more time, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, one more time to reference because I sold some of them, a Hulk. Hulk is number 10. The reason I like Hulk so much is because he's a one-of-a-kind character, and he's just... Oh no, I cannot find this page. Anyways, here's him screwing up Deadpool. Yep. So Hulk is a gentle... Well, Bruce Banner is the gentle soul. He's one of the smartest persons in the Marvel Universe. And I just like the aspect of him getting really angry. Because some of us get really angry and wish we can, like, knock our bosses out or punch someone, but we don't have the balls to do it. So Hulk just, like, whenever he gets angry, he just... And I love that energy about him. Hulk is amazing. And in the original, he only changed during a full moon, very much like a werewolf, and he was gray. But they changed green, and whenever he got angry, which is a much better concept, I believe. So that is number 10. Oh, hold on a second. I have these in order anyway. Alright, so my what is this, 9? Yes. 9th favorite superhero is Green Arrow. This is also from the 90s, from the Underworld. And I believe Green Arrow is just very witty, very confident in what he does. He's an excellent Arrow, and I love his humor. He's kind of got a Deadpool humor to him, but he's like very smart and smirky humor, which I really like about the character, and I have no complaints with him. Number 8, the Punisher. Yeah, that's the Noir Punisher, but I like both Punishers in general, which is a tie. So, the Punisher has that vengeful spirit within himself, and I really admire him, and he's a great hero. I love the Punisher. Well, he's not a hero, he's an anti-hero. So basically his family gets killed, and then he turns into a vigilante, and he's one of the Marvel superheroes that just kills. Like, he's the kind of opposite of Batman. He just kills because he wants to punish the scum. So he becomes a Punisher. He's a badass, and I'm alright with the movies. Like, the second one, I believe it was, I don't remember the name of it. The first one I thought was very good, not the 1981, but the 1991 I thought was very good. And yeah, I like the Punisher. So number 7 is, let me get the good artwork. Uno momento, por favor. Máquina 3. Máquina 3. I don't know Spanish. Green Lantern. This is from the New 52 Earth 2. You should probably read it because it is very awesome. And this is Green Lantern. I really like Green Lantern because I like the whole concept. And he has one of the greatest villains of all time, Sinestro, and Yellow Ring, Fear Power. I just like the concept of all these different lanterns, like blue lanterns, green lanterns, red lanterns. But I like Hal Jordan the best, and here's the reason why. Because Hal Jordan is a very, like, original. Like, everyone likes him. I like him. And I like the concept of willpower, and he's one of my favorite superheroes of all time, obviously, just stated. So, I love him. So, yep. And the man with adamantium attached to his body, the tragedy, Wolverine. I like this comic the most of Wolverine the End. It shows a older Logan, a much more sophisticated Logan. And I like Logan because, or Wolverine, because, you know, he actually was introduced by the Hulk in that was his first appearance with the yellow jumpsuit. And I like his character. He's just a badass pretty much, but you know, I like figuring out his origins, where he came from and how angry he gets, and his claws are the best part. I love the blood and gore. That stuff's awesome. And I just like Wolverine. So there's that. This one, for all you haters of the Ninja Turtles, stop watching this video right now. TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Superheroes, technically. But I still film them out because they fight crime and serve justice. My favorite Ninja Turtle is Raphael. And the Ninja Turtles are the most iconic characters in cartoons, but not many people know that. Actually, started out as a comic, and very dark comics at that. So, I really like their whole teenage attitude. They mess up just like Superboy does, like a lot of teenage screwing up, and yep. So that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was number 5. Number 4 is Spider-Man. No, actually, it's not Spider-Man. It is Spider-Man, but it is your Spider-Man. Let's cut the cutesy crap. I like Superior Spider-Man. It's a very good comic. But I never really liked Peter Parker. Because he's just, like, I don't know. I don't like his, like, he's not really dark. And this newer Spider-Man has a very dark Spider-Man. And he kills the Vulture. And Aunt May's like, you should never do that. So ever since, he hasn't touched a gun. And this takes place in the 1940s. And it is one of my favorite comic books. And he's more dark, and he has, like, it's not like, oh, look, I'm Spider-Man. No, he just has a trench and cloak. And that's a badass look for him. And I love New York Spider-Man. And I wish more people recognized that. So that is my number 4 pick. I may have got the numbers confused, but And number 3 is Spawn. Todd McFarlane's Spawn. Spawn is he's the first, besides Blade, first badass black superhero. He's actually like one of the few black superheroes. I know that sounds weird, but there's a lot of white superheroes, except for Cyborg and Blade and Spawn. There's probably Storm, I guess you could count as black. But anyways, I'm getting off task. So he's a hell spawn. He wants to see his wife, but then he makes a deal with the devil, but the devil brings him back to life. But he's a hell spawn, and he has all these powers that he doesn't want, but he fights demons, and he's even killed God and the devil. So, total badass right there. Spawn is my number 3 place, and I do not regret it. Number 2, The Dark Knight himself. I like the new material now. The Scott Snyder Batman is the second one. Scott Snyder is doing a great job. I support you all the way, Scott Snyder. You're probably not watching this, and I don't really care because Batman is awesome. Better than Superman because, Batman's human. Batman, we can relate to him, and the thing is, Batman, I don't need to explain the origin story because we all have heard of it. The thing is, Batman is just, we like to see him going up against odds, like gods, as they say, like competing against Superman. Like, he would get his neck snapped, but he goes after these space beings with the Justice League, and he's just as relevant as them, and relevant now because everyone loves Batman and hates Superman now. I don't hate Superman, I just, Superboy's better. Anyways, so Batman is my number 2 spot.